Talk shoes. Recorded live.
I usually take all of those things in stride, all the trouble, the haters, and the lawsuits and all that. Even as FBI, it's really not that big of a deal to me. The bigger problem for me has been kind of the whole relationship thing. It's been, I'll just say it's worse than I thought. I still have hope, and I still feel things will turn out, and things are going to be all good. A couple of ground rules. We're not going to talk about anything to do with Mark or Lost Mint Pro or the lawsuit because that's being handled by my attorney right now. It's all good. I'm not going to talk about the blog sale either. I do have a lot of strong offers, and things are kind of cooking there, but nothing's for sure yet, so I'm not going to really talk about that. And I'm going to have very low tolerance with haters and negativity because I'm just sick of it, honestly. CHGTS Shark, Mr. Shark here.
Why don't you go and just get a job, as like an apartment manager or something? That way it's going to teach you critical skills for remodeling or whatnot. You're still involved in real estate.
Honestly, I got to go with my strengths. Management and detail work is not my strength. Yeah, I can improve on it, and really I should improve on my weaknesses. But my strength is more about deal making and promotions and more of the creative work. So I'm looking for something like that.
Well, Casey, you have a lot of weaknesses when it comes to real estate. Everybody knows that, and I believe you know that also. You're going to have to take what your weaknesses are, and that's basically looking at the details and getting down there and getting your hands dirty. The problem is you don't want to get your hands dirty. You don't want to do the work. You've always been pie in the sky looking for the next shiny object.
Check 1, 2 units.
You know what? How are you going to pay back all the money that your mom co-signed for?
So that's what getting the job is all about.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh yeah, I'm paying the bills, and as soon as I can get a big chunk of change, I have to think about how I can distribute it all. But yeah, she's definitely on top of the list.
But you're going to pay it back, so your mom doesn't get stuck with that, right?
Well, why do you keep asking this as if I'm not going to pay it back?
Because
I'm getting a little offended here, as if you think I'm just going to screw people here. I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Moving on. All right, moving on. Okay, we're going to skip over the next person, Lost Mint Pro, because honestly, we're not going to create an environment where we can start throwing dirt around each other, so we're going to have to skip that. Are you there, idiot?
Yeah. So are you going to leave your wife high and dry, or are you going to pay?
Have you been reading my blog lately?
You heard your own comments. You're a pathetical liar.
Okay. Then we'll just mute you and move on. And we like it sweet, don't we? Sweet. All right. C. Webster 2, shoot for another question.
Yeah, you say you make $3,000 to $4,000 a month on the blog, but and in the same sentence you tell everybody on the blog that you have no money for these things, no money to pay back your wife, no money to pay your mom's credit, no money to pay Hammer. I mean, on one hand you're begging for money, on one hand you've got this money to buy lawyers with. It doesn't put a whole lot of trust in your money issues, except of course we all know you need it.
Okay. So what's your point? Keeping it sweet, keeping it fast. I'm just going to take one more. Let's see, who do I want to take? There's some haters here, some porters. Yeah, I'm not going to take nobody. Change my mind. Thanks, guys, for joining. This has been a fun talkcast. Short and sweet, keeping it real, keeping it organic. So that was good. In fact, it was all good. 75% success rate, right? Sweet arbitrage and sweet leverage.